Hello, my lovelies. Right, baby boo, this is yours. For you, baby boo, your Gemini is seeing things as creative and beneficial. He's certainly attracted to you here. And things are written in the stars for you. So, all good here, my lovely. Wanting things to be creative and beneficial between you. All good. Hello, Divine Feminine Chronicles, Renee. Loveth Oak. Mystic Moon. Okay, let's come to Loveth Oak. Scorpio's intentions to you. Good, good. If you are manifesting him, keep doing it. I had another success story from one of my clients who's been in no contact with their SP for over a year. Finally got contact, finally met up, finally seen each other. So keep going. Loveth Oak. I don't know if you are in, this card usually comes out when there's either no contact or hot and cold behavior. Your person may just be keeping busy at this time, or this is a home card, so they may be thinking of wanting to live with you. You may already live together. However, the battles have to stop. So if you're in no contact, then make sure that you're not arguing with them in your head still. If you are in contact, then the battles need to stop. No reacting, no arguing. Okay, just, you know, why are you being triggered? You have to work on those points within yourself. Okay, you just withdrew. Then, you know, work on your self-concept. It's not about your person, it is about you. They just reflect back your thoughts. So if you think they're an arse, if you think they're argumentative, if you think they're trouble, if you think they're a womanizer, if you think they're the problem, think again. Because they just reflect your thoughts back that you've got of them. You're writing your movie, you're writing your script, and you're writing your characters. People just reflect back what you think about yourself, what you think about them, and what you want them to think and feel about you, my lovely. Okay, Divine Feminine Chronicles. How does S feel about me? It's a girlfriend of mine. I don't trust her. If you don't trust her, then she will prove something to you that you don't trust. Remember, your thoughts create. So if your role for her that you're playing in your thoughts is, I don't trust her, she's a sneaky bitch, she's up to something, she has to conform. Yeah, there's just some she's, the cards that have come out for her is being patient and the bogeyman. Well, we're all scared of the bogeyman when we're little, aren't we? We're scared sometimes of getting out of bed in case somebody grabs our feet from under the bed, or somebody's hiding in the wardrobe or in the shadows. So there's some kind of, spirit is saying to you via her higher self, just be patient. She's got her own fears and insecurities. And if you are feeding them, then she's going to play the part out, my lovely. So let's pull in one of these. Let's pull in one of these between you, because you don't want to be a couple. So advice for Divine Feminine Chronicles. Yeah, for you, just don't get caught up in your emotions. Send her loving energy. Okay, how do you want her to turn up in your movie? You're writing her character. You're writing the part for her in your movie. So just remain balanced. Don't get caught up in your emotions. Stop thinking she's a sneaky bitch. You might have thought it too much, so she will do something that proves you right. But when she does, don't shoot the messenger. She's a messenger of your thoughts. Okay, so you have to remember, when if she does do something, if you have been dwelling on it for a little while, it will create. That is the law, your law of assumption, what you assume to be true. Okay, so you are assuming she's sneaky, that you don't trust her, she's up to something. So depending on how long you've been really in those emotions, it might well play out. You might have caught it in time, but if it does play out, then just remind yourself that you wrote that character for her. Okay? So rewrite the character. No, she is honest. She is this. She is that. She is a good friend. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Okay. That's how I get my clients to get people back in their life, because they're so fixated on focusing on the old story and the old version of their person. They're an arse, they're this, they're that, they're argumentative, they told me to drop off the face of the earth, they've got a third party. None of that matters. Okay, you're the one, whether you unconsciously did it or consciously have done it, have created the part for your person to play. So it doesn't even have to be directly linked to that person. It can be your own insecurities, your own fears and doubts. It can be that you've got this thing about men. It can be this thing that you've got about women. Okay, a lot of my women clients have this assumption that other women are prettier than them, other women are better than them, other women always get the men. So their person always goes off with other women. But it wasn't because they were directly thinking, oh, my person's going to go off with another woman. Just unconsciously, they didn't trust women because they were putting themselves as second best. Okay? So rewrite your story for her, my lovely. Okay, Renata. Okay, Renata, Spirit is telling you, my lovely, in his energy, he's wondering what you're doing. You know, what the fuck happened here? Spirit is trying to guide him back to you. Okay, they guided him back to you before, guiding them back to you again. But you're the one blindfolded by your own negative thoughts. So, what thoughts, Renata, caused this to go wrong? Was it because you didn't think you were worthy of it? Was it because you didn't think that you weren't valued, respected, loved, adored? He can't do it for you. You have to radiate that love out for it to be reflected back. Everybody is a messenger of you. What were you thinking about him still? What old story was there still that created him to be the old version and for you to go back into no contact? You can have your person. You're the one writing the part for them. And Spirit is saying you're just blindfolded still by some thought that you've got either about yourself, about him, about the relationship, about relationships overall, men overall, love overall. So until you change the story, you're not going to see a different outcome. There's definitely some old story lurking around it, okay? Right, you felt not respected, so you reacted. So you don't love and respect yourself. You don't value and honor yourself, in other words, because he has to reflect back what you think about yourself and him. So either it always comes back to you, self-concept. How you think and feel about yourself is how others are going to treat you. Plus, because you were looking at him to respect you and value you, to give me that love so that I feel better. No, remember, you are the main ingredients in your recipe. People are just the spices and the seasoning to enhance your recipe, to enhance your life, my lovely. They are not here to do it for you. They are not here to make you feel loved if you do not love yourself. They are not here to make you feel respected if you do not respect yourself. It's not their job. You can obviously say, I am highly respected, valued, and appreciated by all my loved ones, family, friends, and people I know. Okay, as a daily affirmation. So you can get him back. You can get the relationship to be how it is, but you need to start working on self-concept and how you view him, how you want him to treat you. Every time you think of him, you have to be saying, he is my loving, doting, respectful. You can add that in as one of yours, okay? Respectful, loyal, faithful, caring, attentive, romantic guy. He's my man. How do you want him to be showing up? You're writing the movie, but you've got to have that love and respect and honor yourself. That's when my clients see the relationship come back in. Because they're not in that needy, I need you to make me feel better. I need you to make me feel loved. No, I realize that you are me pushed out. So if I don't love and appreciate myself, then how can you reflect it back to me? Everybody is a reflection. Everybody is just a mirror. Okay? I've got two people who are... I've just had another success story from a client that I've been mentoring. Okay, no contact for over a year, back in contact. She just really, it's been a long journey, but finally she realized she had to work on herself. It's nothing to do with your specific person. If you think it is, my lovelies, you're making life fucking hard for yourselves. It's all to do with you. I've got one success story from somebody who listened to the Get Them Back playlist, but I'm just waiting for another lady who kept getting readings like you lot in here, and I kept telling her, if you don't like how he's treating you and how he's acting in your movie, you have to rewrite his part. And that's what she did. Finally, how did she want to view him and see him in her movie? How did she want him to be treating her and talking to her? How did she see herself? And when she changed that, he is now conforming. There's no hot and cold behavior. So I'm looking forward to receiving her success story, and then I'm going to put the two together, okay, to help you all. You're the only ones causing your person to treat you the way they are. If you don't like it, change the story. But you've got to have your self-concept so you're not triggered and you keep arguing. If you're in no contact, you've got to stop having that desperate, needy energy, because you're keeping your person away from you. Trust me, I've been a personal mentor for over 2 years now. I've had hundreds of clients and I see what they're doing and I know what works. Plus the fact it is a spiritual law. Hence the fact I bang on about it in my readings for you, because I channel spirit, and it is a spiritual law that whatever you are thinking about yourself, other people, or what you want them to think about you is what you're going to get 100%. If you do not change yourself, you're not going to see other people change. So, if you're thinking, he's got to change, he's got to do this, he did that, you're going to be waiting a long time. Hence the fact that you're watching tarot reading after tarot reading after tarot reading and nothing is changing. You can hear a million times that your person loves you or that they're coming back, but they won't until you change. And if they do and you haven't changed, it will fall apart again, because you cannot sustain and maintain it. So please, for your own happiness in your life, you all can have the person you want. You're the only one stopping it from happening. If you need mentoring, then my lovelies, for fuck's sake, come and get it, okay? Because I know what I'm on about and I know what works. And I know where your energy needs to shift. Hello, Wendy Ann, my lovely. Just had another client success story, so I'm really pleased about that as well. Right, Mystic Moon, do you have any guidance? Right, you're the magician. You're the creator of your movie and your story. So if you want things to be creative and beneficial, you have to look at the story that you are telling yourself every day. From the minute you wake up, my lovely, you have conversations with yourself. You are constantly going around all day in an inner dialogue within yourself, to yourself and to other people and about other people. You have to watch what you are thinking, because what you are thinking creates what happens in your 3D. Not on the same day, always, it plays out, okay? There's a little bit of a time lag. Some things are quick when you've got no resistance. So, Spirit is reminding you it's all about you. So what story are you telling yourself? Every time you think of your person, what story are you telling yourself? Oh, we are so much in love. We are in a happy, loving, committed relationship. Our relationship is solid. We are a perfect match. We are happily and blissfully living together. We're happily and blissfully married, if that's what you want. Okay, whatever you want, you can have. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to open your mouth. You just think what you want and it will come to be, because it is the law of assumption. That which you assume to be true, that you are assuming that they are an arse, that you are assuming that they don't want to talk to you, that you are assuming that you are blocked, that you are assuming that they are blowing hot and cold, that you are assuming that they are not respecting you, etc., etc. It is all what you are assuming. It is what you are believing in, limiting beliefs you put on yourself. You have to change you first, because you're the one having the thoughts about yourself, about your person, about the relationship, about love, about other people, about money, etc. It's all you. Yeah, you do self-sabotage. Not a lot, but you do. You come back to the old story, or you think that your person is separate from you. They are not. Yeah, and again, worrying. Okay, so although you're doing it regularly, it has to be constantly. You are thinking all day long. What are you thinking when you go to bed at night? The old story, what happened in the day that you didn't like? No, every night should be spent revising the day to the perfect day that you wanted. You get a letter through the post. Don't like that fucking letter. Why was I denied a loan? Why did somebody tell me this? No, I'm revising it. This is what I want to see in the letter. You're revising the day that you spent with your specific person. You had a wonderful day. They told you a million times how much they loved you and adored you. Not going to bed worrying or stressing here. So that is the advice from Spirit for you, my lovely. You're the Magician. This Tower card is a pretty card, actually. It's not as bad as the normal Tower card. You know, it's just like a little tickle. There's still fluttering butterflies. There's still this squirrel coming to look out to say, what was that? Did something land on my roof? Okay, so you don't self-sabotage a lot, but you do still worry and stress. So definitely at nighttime, you have to think about, revise your day. Start doing that. Working on your self-concept. Okay, as well. It's not about your specific person. They are just merely reflecting back you. You have to start with you. There's no one to change but self. Who you believe you are, what you believe you have, is what will manifest 100%. People say to me, oh, I can't manifest. It doesn't work for me. My lovelies, if you've got a brain and you're breathing, you're fucking thinking and you are creating, whether you're consciously doing it or unconsciously doing it. And you're creating the part that you're playing in your movie and other people. Good, good. Right. Okay. Anan. Hello, Wendy, my lovely. Okay, your person, Anan, wants a new start and a new beginning with you, but they're undecisive at the moment. Why? Because of this liar card. Now, again, are you holding your person, when you think about them, in your head as somebody who's a liar, who hurt you, who you can't trust? Then he's going to play that part. Carry on playing it. If it's other people around that you think, oh, so-and-so is influencing them or telling them this or doing that to them, no, you've got to change the story. If you are assuming that, then as per the law, that is what you're going to get. So your person is very worried at the moment. They're not particularly happy, Anan, but they want to make things right, but your thoughts are not lining up with that. Okay. Priya. Right, Divine Cancer, I will do yours next, but I am not doing it on your person because you know what I've been telling you. It's about you. Your energy is still wrong. You're still thinking it's all about her. You've got to stop. Take your focus off that. It's you. Anan, I didn't have another person out. And I've done your 3 cards, my lovely. Right, Priya, this is yours, my lovely. Right, okay, Priya, for you, your person finds you very beautiful. They've got a lot of feelings for you here. They find you very attractive. You've certainly got the skills, both of you, to work things out or be together in the future here. But mainly just sort of saying how he sees you as beautiful, is very sexy. If you're in no contact, they may be following you in some way. I mean, you know, keeping tabs of you in some way that you're not aware of here. No, my lovely Divine Cancer, it doesn't work like that. Sorry, but it's all about you. You don't need an energy check on her. The energy checks I do on people in here, when you're seeing me answer other people's questions, is because they do not know what you know. Okay, they do not realize that it is them. You do know that. It's all about you. Okay, Angela, my lovely. Spored, right, this is yours. Right, sorry, Divine Cancer, somebody paid for a reading, so I'm just hopping in with theirs. Ooh. Okay. For you, spoiled ripe here. He does want to be with you. Okay. We have this beautiful, I want to be with you, but he definitely has that anxiety here. Okay. Because of what's going on around him and from his past as well. Now, Spirit is saying you can be mature about this and you can just stay in the friend zone at the moment. Okay. Because remember, he is you pushed out. So what you think and feel about him. And if you are focusing on the third party, you're keeping that bitch in place. I will tell you that now. Okay, I'm a personal mentor. I've been mentoring for 2 years. Okay, I am not a relationship coach. I'm not into that. I am into what you keep in place. What you are focusing on is what you're going to get. We are all energy. We're all connected by energy. So if you are focusing on the third party, you're attaching your energy to her and you're keeping her and your person together. Take your focus off her. If you put fuel on a fire, it will keep burning. Stop adding energy to her, giving her energy by even entertaining her in your thoughts. Your thoughts every day should be lined up with you and your SP together in a loving relationship. So if you two are in a loving relationship and that is your assumption, then anything stopping that from happening will be removed. So take your focus off the third party. Know that you are first best. You are not second best. It's your reality. You're not second fiddle to no bitch, okay? Your person is your person, whether they're married, got 6 wives, got 20 kids, lives on the fucking moon, told you to drop off the face of the earth. Current circumstances do not matter because you're creating your reality and people are messengers of your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs. He is a very truthful person. When I get this particular card out in this deck, I know that your person is telling the truth. Spirit is saying for you, just really, really think about what you want. You're the creator of your reality. You're the only one sitting your step on the self on the naughty step, stopping you from having the relationship. If you want to take a break from it, that's fine. But make sure when you do that you are only working on your self-concept. There are loads of self-concept affirmations and meditation videos. There are loads of self-love affirmations and meditations. 80% of your day should be focused on you. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am valuable. I am unique. I am special. I am first best. I am always pursued and chosen. I am irresistible and unforgettable. Okay, I'm highly respected, valued and appreciated. I am cherished, doted on, spoiled, absolutely rotten. Okay, whatever to make you the priority. When you think about him, we are so in love with each other. He is my loving, doting, loyal, faithful, caring, romantic, attentive boyfriend, partner, husband, whatever you want to end up being with this person. But we live so happily and blissfully together because your inside world is what creates. So what you want to be seeing in the outside, you have to create within first. You're doing it anyway, but you're not consciously doing it. So you're unconsciously letting all that monkey mind come in. You're reacting to what's going on in front of your face. You're reacting to the 3D and you're keeping that shit in place. Okay, so you can have him. It's up to you whether you want to cool things off and just become friends. But your assumption already is, if I do this, then blah, 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 blah. No. What do you want to happen? Because it's your movie. You're writing the script. You're writing your characters. You're writing your own part in it. So straight away, make yourself the main priority. Your person is not above you. They are not better than you. That bitch certainly is not better than you. You're not second best. Okay? Write her out of your story by not giving her any energy. But is me staying enabling him? If you're having an intimate relationship with each other, you could cool that down. It depends what you say what you mean by enabling him. Is it enabling him to not move forward, or is it enabling him to stay where he is, or what? Everything that I've just said is what is gonna what do you think every time you think about him? He's in a shitty relationship. She does this, she does that, he does this, he does that. No, that has to stop. That is the old story that is just playing over and over and over again, and hence you're not seeing anything change. Okay, all you need to do is change your thoughts and line them up with what you want. And then it will come in. But not if you keep going over the old story and reacting to the current 3D. You've really got to cut out that. It's not enabling him to stay. You're saying it as if, how I'm picking up what you're saying is, if I continue seeing him, is that keeping him in an abusive relationship? No. You can carry on seeing him. You just need to drop the story that you're telling yourself that he's in an abusive relationship. No, he's in a happy, loving relationship with you. Okay? My lovely, every day you wake up as a new person. All of us wake up as a new person. There is only the now. You're the ones waking up every morning, and then that inner dialogue starts to come in, and you start reinfecting yourself with the same shit you've been telling yourself about yourself, your past, your person, relationships, love, no money, shitty job, people don't talk to you, people don't respect you, people don't love you, people still ghosting you, okay? You're the ones reinfecting your minds with the same shit, so you're going to see the same shit play out. When you realize that you are a spiritual being before you were a human being, and you are a powerful creator, you can have, be, and do whatever you want. You're just letting your human ego mind come in and infect you, thinking that you're not good enough, thinking you're fucking second best, thinking he's still in an abusive relationship. No, change the story and you will see the situation change. I've got 2 success stories coming up. Okay, I've just had one client success story tonight as well, but she's going to take a little while to put all her success story together. But I've got 2 that I've got coming up. Okay, so do not focus on the third party. Take your energy off her and she will go away. If you are lined up with the assumption that you and him are in a happy, loving relationship, she will be removed. You don't need to figure out the how and the when. Stop looking at the timing. Stop going over the old story and reacting. Go to my Get Them Back playlist and my other channel, which you will find videos in there. Some are from my other channel, but I've got a lot more on my other channel that will help you to change the story, because that's what both those people did. No, that's your limiting belief, Bagya. The 3D is your old shadows, your old thoughts playing out. It's not real, it is an illusion. Time is an illusion, and quantum physics and physicists and Einstein have proved that. Everything you want already exists. You're not tuning into the frequency of it. Just like tuning into a radio. You're tuned in at the moment on the frequency of, I don't have this, this is going wrong, this isn't happening, I'm reacting to the 3D, I'm listening to my person telling me they don't want to be with me, I'm looking at my phone every day seeing I'm fucking blocked and ghosted. So you are keeping that in place. There is no time other than the now. If you're looking at one day in the future, me and my person might get back together, you're keeping it in the future. I've been reading tarot for 30 odd years, and I've always been spiritually awake. And it wasn't until 5 years ago that Spirit started pointing me in the direction of being consciously awake, where I am conscious of what I'm thinking all day long. Therefore, instead of letting myself go into all the negative shit about myself and other people and circumstances and having meltdowns and reacting and being jealous and being insecure and thinking this and thinking that, I started to change my life. And then, because it is a spiritual law, Spirit started coming in my readings, guiding me to cards that will help you all, because I use the cards as pictures for you. Okay? So I know that you can all have your person. You're the ones that are not lining up to it as being done. And when I get clients or people who do listen to my YouTube lives or do listen to me on Instagram and are following my Get Them Back playlist, if they don't want mentoring because they can't afford it or whatever, okay, or they're trying to do it themselves, then they see their person come back. They see their person stopping the hot and cold behavior. They're treating the people how they want to be treated, okay, because they have changed their thoughts about it. If you do not change the thoughts, you are reinfecting yourselves every day with the past and all the old shit. Okay? Wendy is telling you as a moderator, okay, she has changed. Tanya, my other moderator, both had hot and cold behavior from their person. 1 minute no contact, and the next minute in contact. When they were in contact, not being how they wanted. They changed their story and their person is now conforming. Everybody has to conform to the part you've given them. So look very closely at what story you're telling yourselves. You have to drop the old story. You cannot expect to be in a loving, happy, committed relationship with your person if you are dwelling on the old story. Current circumstances do not matter. They can be changed. They're temporary. You're just keeping them all in place by focusing on problems or the situation, or my person told me this, so it must be true. No. They have no power over you in your reality unless you give it to them. They do not have free will in your reality. In your conscious awareness, nobody has free will. In their own reality, because there are multiple realities, and again, quantum physics proves this, and Einstein, this is scientifically proven, and it is a spiritual law, that there are infinite realities. I mean, different realities. What you want, you've already got. There's already a version of you that has what you want. You're just not lining up with what you want. People do not have free will in your reality unless you give it to them. Anyway, I'm not here to argue with you, Bagya, my lovely, or yes, because I have been doing this for 2 years. I have looked into this extensively and researched it before I started becoming a personal mentor and before I started having it in my readings. So everything is held in your reality by what you believe in and you assume to be true. People are just reflections of you, and it's even in most of these cards in this deck. It's in most of the cards in this deck. Why? Because it is a spiritual law, just like the law of gravity. It's in most of my oracle cards. It's in most of these cards as well. Okay, Courtney, your payment is pending, my lovely. All I'm here to do is to help you all understand that you can have the person you want. You're the only ones making your lives miserable by believing in what you're seeing. You can change the story and you can have your beautiful relationships with your people. It has nothing to do with your person. I can guarantee you that 100%. I see success stories from my clients all the time. Not all of them want to go on YouTube and have a video made about it. They're quite happy. They're over the moon. They got what they work. They put the work in. They changed themselves. They changed the story. They let go of the old story. They let go of the resentment, the old emotions, the fears, the doubts, etc., etc. And their person is now conforming how they want them to. It doesn't matter whether you've been in no contact for a week, a month, 10 years, 30 years. Time is just an illusion. Your person, if you are thinking about them, is thinking about you. If you love your person, they love you. Why aren't they coming forward? Because your energy is on the old story. We are all energy and we are all connected. Just like when you think about a friend and they ring you, you're like, fucking hell, I was just thinking about you. Or vice versa. We are connected by energy. So where is your frequency? Where is your energy? You're the only one stopping you being with your person in your relationship. Divine Cancer, are you still in here? Courtney's didn't go through. It's pending, so it won't clear for a couple of days. So I'll just refund Courtney when it clears. It has come through. This one's come through. Okay. So did you just pay once before? Is it just one that was stopped, Courtney? No, Courtney sent another one, which has gone through. I'm just going to do Divine Cancers while we're here, because I did promise them I would do it earlier. Right, okay. Spirit is saying to you, Divine Cancer, take your focus off the 3D. All these wands coming towards you are the 3D. She's in her bubble. She's focused on what her heart wants. She is looking away. She is remaining in her 4D. The 4D world within you is what's real. The 3D is yesterday's shadows. Stay in your wish fulfilled and you will have the happiness you want. Remember, Divine Cancer, what do you want your person to think and feel about you? So I want you to say to yourself every day, if I'm thinking about her, she's thinking about me even more. If I love her, she loves me even more. If I want to be with her, she wants to be with me even more. You shouldn't be affirming that you're apart anyway. You should be affirming that you're a happy couple together. And if you're still looking outside of yourself for when is it going to happen or what's she thinking and feeling, my lovely, you're causing the time delay. Then stop asking what her energy is. It's not about her energy, it's about yours. Right, okay. Where is... Courtney, what's your question, my lovely? Addison, hello, my lovely. Got another success story today from one of my clients who I've been mentoring. With no contact for over a year. And like you, Divine Cancer, she was constantly, what's he thinking? What's he doing? What's his energies now? In the end, when she finally took her focus off him, knowing that he was hers, and worked on her self-concept, he came back in. Okay, what's your SP's initial, Courtney? Courtney, is your person with somebody else? There's something that they feel stuck in and need to free themselves from here. Maybe just parents, it may be just their own thoughts. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, Courtney, that he is serious about you. Okay, so if you're in no contact, he is serious about you when he thinks about you. Okay, you've still got that connection. Everybody does. Everybody thinks that just because you're in no contact that you're in separation. No, that's just in the 3D. On the 4D, you are still together. Okay, you're still connected by energy. So if you're thinking a load of negative thoughts about him, then he's not going to come forward. So let's stick with the if you're in no contact. Okay, there's something he needs to free himself from, but his higher self is telling you you need to free yourself from your thoughts as well that you're having about this, because he just feels stuck, so you're feeling stuck. Spirit is saying this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, it's going to happen in an unexpected way. But in order to see the changes, you need to make the changes within. So for you, turn your back on any negative emotions or thoughts that are not serving you. If you're in contact, then again, what are you thinking about him? What's pissing you off about him? What do you feel he's not doing? Then change the story within. But value and appreciate yourself. You're the main ingredients to the recipe, not your specific person. People are here just to enhance your life, not to make you feel happy, whole and complete. If you do not love and respect yourself, then how can others? It's not maintainable by anybody else. So turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you, my lovely. He does want to be with you. He just feels very stuck at this moment. So whether he is stuck in a situation with somebody else, what energy and thoughts are you giving that? If he's not, or there's a situation because there's, say, distance or something, it may just be that you're thinking, he's got problems, he's got this, he's got that, he needs to do this. No, rewrite his character in your movie, my lovely. Yeah, release your energy, the old energy that is not serving you, Spirit said then. Okay, back here. Okay. So Spirit is saying to you, Bagger, he does whatever his circumstances are now. Okay, whatever he is believing in now, remember, it's your thoughts. So Spirit is saying he does want to be in a committed relationship with you. He is doing a lot of thinking and sort of thinking about his next move, what he can do next here. But you, for the advice for you in this connection, is working on your self-concept. If you do not have a good self-concept, then you're not going to maintain and sustain things in your life, whether it's people, money is just energy, work, everything is just energy. Everything is energy. As I said, quantum physics proves this. So, although things look solid, when you break it down and look under it, under a microscope, it is all moving little particles and atoms. Okay, so everything is energy. You can have, be, and do whatever you want because you are energy, a spiritual being. So whatever he wants to be with you, put it this way, but you really need to work on the story you're telling yourself about him, about the relationship, about yourself. Okay, and then you will see, you will get what you want. In other words, Spirit is telling you. You will have the happiness you want, but you've got to be happy, whole, and complete within yourself. Yes. Jay, what's coming in for me in what, my lovely? All right, so just okay, so what's next? What's coming in for you mean? Yeah. Okay, for you, Jay, this card for me is showing. This card normally in my other decks is either being left out in the cold, hot and cold behavior, no finances, lack of finances. We all want emotional security or financial security, sorry. So the pentacles are always both for me. On this card, however, somebody is offering you something here. So it could be money connected, financial security. It could be emotional security. This card can come up if you've not heard from somebody for a long time, they're coming back. Okay, just be patient. Whether it's connected to your financial security, work, money, or where you live, or emotional security, family, lovers, friends, work colleagues, etc. Just be patient. Just continue to have fun. You've got the magic wand. You can have what you desire. The flames are your passions, your desires. If you didn't have desires, you would not want things. So that's why we have desires, to, as our spiritual side telling us, yeah, you can have your person. Your person and you are already connected. They didn't go anywhere. They're right there with you. Oh, the money you want. You're the one telling yourself every day you haven't got any money, or you'll keep looking at the 0 pennies in your bank account and keeping it in place by reinfecting your mind every day with I don't have any money, or I have a shit job, or I'm not respected, valued and appreciated, or my person's ghosting me and I'll look at my phone 100 times reaffirming that they're ghosting me because they're not texting me. Okay, whatever the case is, have fun. You're creating it, but you will see some changes. Just be patient. If you look down in the description box in Perfectly Perfect, you will see how much they cost, my lovely. Keep up with Keffian. Right, okay. Keep up with Keffian. Are you in no contact at the moment? Yes, okay. So, okay. He will be back, okay? Now, spirit timing, there is no timing, okay? It's not like our timing. We're humans are the ones that have made time linear and think that, you know, time is relevant. It's not, it's an illusion. Okay, now, this card shows me that your person will be back. But you need to shift your energy. So everything I've been talking about to everybody else, it is the law. It is a spiritual law. So spirit is saying now in his energy, arguments and obstacles in the way. So if he is with somebody else, they're arguing. If you have just had an argument, then that's still playing on his mind. If he is with parents and he's arguing with his parents, it could be friends he's arguing with. But it's also showing me from spirit, because he is a mirror of you, that if you are going over arguments in your head, he's an ass, he needs to do this, he needs to apologize, he blah blah blah. About apologies, or for all of you listening that are in no contact or in contact and you're getting hot and cold behavior and you're saying to yourself, I want a fucking apology, you are holding that resentment and anger energy towards your person. Because I'll tell you now, every one of my clients, when their person has come back to them, has naturally apologized. I am sorry, I've been doing this, or I've been doing that, or I left it too long and then I was worried that you would not want me, blah, 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 blah. So forgive energetically. Resentment is damaging. Anger is damaging. It's not loving energy. Okay, so if you're holding on to arguments in your head, you're arguing with him in your head, you still haven't called me, you ask, what's your fucking problem? You know I love you. Why can't you feel that I love you? Why didn't you feel the same way? Get rid of those stories, because you're keeping it in place and you're not going to see movement for a long time. What I'm telling you is, if you shift your energy to the right energy, my lovely, you will get him back quicker. Okay? Go to my Get Them Back playlist. In my Get Them Back playlist, I have videos from my other channel. Go and watch those as well. I don't have them all in the Get Them Back playlist. That's why I tell people to go to my other channel and watch those videos. What you are thinking about yourself, him, the relationship, what you want him to think and feel about you. We're all our own psychics. So what do you want your person to think and feel about you? That they love you, that they think you are beautiful, that they adore you, that they only have eyes for you, they're only interested in you. You're the only person they want to spend the rest of their life with. You're their everything. You're their home, their happiness, their world. How they're the luckiest man on this planet to have a beautiful woman like you beside them. What do you think about yourself? I'm a fucking goddess queen. I'm simply the best, everything beautiful. I am worthy. I am deserving of everything I want. I am unique. I'm special. This is my fucking reality. I'm creating all the thoughts in my head that's playing out in the 3D. Change your thoughts. He will be back, but the obstacles are those arguments. And I feel it is more the arguments you're having in your head with him, because you're in the old story. How can you have a loving, beautiful relationship with somebody if all you're doing in your head is, you're an ass, you did this, you hurt me, you betrayed me? I'm not saying you have to forgive. Spirit is not saying we have to forgive people, but we do have to, you don't have to forget what they've done, but you do have to forgive energetically. And there is a spirit card in here that says, forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Okay. When I say about relationships being a mirror of you, this sums it up as well. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react, feel and respond to other people. So again, that was just summarizing it up. There are other cards that back up what Spirit is saying to me through your readings, as well as the spiritual law. Go and look at it on YouTube. Put in Law of Assumption. What you are assuming to be true, believing in, telling yourself every day, having those inner conversations with your person in your head is what you're going to see. Okay, Rosie, my lovely. Okay, Rosie, my lovely. So in your person's energy, your friend's energy, they're not in a very good, happy place at the moment. Now, it may be something that's going on around them or in their personal life, or it could be in the connection between you two. Feeling a little bit sad, feeling sort of crying over spilt milk, if you like. Definitely sort of being distant, running away here. So it may be a miserable situation they're in at home that they feel that they want to get out of. It may be with you two that you've sort of falling out a little bit and they are being distant here. We've got the door to romance open. Now, I'm not saying you've got this person as a love interest, but our friendship is love. We love our friends as well. There's love is many different types of love. Okay, so the door is open here for you to have this loving friendship. The advice from Spirit for you is you're the magician. You're creating your reality. So how do you want this person, friend, to think and feel about you? How do you think about yourself when you think about your friendship with this person? Are you putting them above you? Are you thinking you're not good enough? Are you thinking that they don't respect you, appreciate you, value you, expect, etc., etc.? Change the story. What you think and feel about yourself, what you think about them and feel about them, and what you want them to think and feel about you, and of course, change the circumstances in your head to what you do want to be seeing. Okay. Imperfectly perfect. What is your question, my lovely? I'm assuming it's you that's paid. Okay. Okay. Um, okay, this card is you. It's never anybody else. If it was the Queen of Pentacles, then I'd say yes, he's thinking about her or he's something on his mind with her. But it's not. It's something to do with you here. Now we have this card here. Either he's heard something about you or he's finding out something about you in your ways or what you're doing or picking up something on your energy because he's linked to you with energy. It could be that you've started studying something and you're taking up a lot of your time invested in something else. Okay, you could be learning something, studying something, your job is taking up extra hours or whatever. Okay, he, you know, loves you here, you know, he finds you beautiful, etc. Yes, we have that there are minor obstacles in the way. So Spirit, when I clarified that, Spirit was saying you need to turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you, because it's causing him to be indecisive. Okay, it's causing him to be indecisive because you're indecisive in your thoughts. Remember everything I said to everybody else, your thoughts create. And it's showing me that here. It's showing me that you're just making things hard work between you. Look at your thoughts, swords of thoughts. Look at this spiral. You're spiraling around in your thoughts thinking, oh, what if this and what if that, and he's not doing this and he's not doing that. So you're creating more problems. You're infecting your mind with shit. And Spirit is saying, you need to stop doing that, okay? There's definitely something here regarding the child that you need to forgive and learn from, okay? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So what are you holding on to every time you think about baby mummy? Okay, she's out to cause trouble. She's got control over him, whereas I don't. She's got this over him. She's got that hold over him. He might still think this about her. I bet he still thinks this about her. And Spirit is saying you've got to stop doing that because you're driving a wedge between you. You will end up going into no contact if you keep with the spiral of thoughts that you're having. Spirit is saying here, the Empress, okay, what you want you can have, but work on your self-concept. Excuse me, I'm the Goddess Queen. We're in a loving, committed, faithful, loyal relationship. He's my loving, doting man. He only has eyes for me. He knew the minute he fucking met me that we were going to get married. He loves and adores me, but I love and adore myself. Remember, it's nobody else's job to make you feel happy, whole and complete if you've got fears, insecurities and doubts and you're going around in your mind all day telling yourself the opposite. People can stand there in front of you saying, look, babe, I love you. I've told you a million times I love you. But in your mind, you're like, no, men always leave me. Men always do this. This always happens. That always happens. So it falls apart. Spirit is saying, have faith. Okay, funny how they're both pregnancy ones here, so it could be that, you know, you will have your own family as well, but I don't do pregnancy. Take action in your thoughts. Okay, if you keep thinking all the negatives and he's going to go off with baby mama and he's going to do this and she does that and blah blah blah, then my lovely, they're the parts you've written for your people and they will play the parts out that you've given them. So we don't want that. You can nip those thoughts in the bud now. Okay? Why would he want to be with baby mama? You're not second best, you're first fucking best. You are irresistible. You are attractive. You are valued, appreciated, respected, loved, adored, desired, admired, spoiled, absolutely rotten. He spoils me absolutely rotten. He is continuously telling me every day how much he loves me and loves being with me. He knows that with me is where he belongs, where he wants to be and needs to be. We're in such a loving, happy relationship. We're a perfect match. We live happily and blissfully together. Okay, where are your thoughts dominantly through the day when you are thinking about him, thinking about her, thinking about the relationship? Why are you giving her any energy? It's your story. Yes, they got a child together. Who cares? He can go and see the child at her sister's or at her mother's. Doesn't have to have any contact with her. It's your story. Write the part you want. Obviously, don't write the part in where he doesn't see the child, because that is being selfish because of your own insecurities. Invest the coins, again, your emotional security and financial security. Invest, plant those seeds of what you do want to be harvesting, not the seeds of rot and fear of rejection, insecurities, jealousy, because you will reap them as well. You reap what you sow. So make sure you are sowing only nice seeds. I don't have my Facebook group again, but I do one-to-one mentoring. In a one-to-one live session, if you like. The details are in the description box below. Okay. Madam, please will HM respond to any message on Instagram? Well, hopefully he will. It's not a definite yes, but it's just telling me that you two are going to be better together anyway. So let it play out naturally, Spirit is telling me here. Don't force, don't push. You've said your piece. Just keep reaffirming to yourself, of course, he loves me. We're in a happy, loving relationship. He does have a lot of feelings for you. He thinks you're beautiful. We've got the lovers here. With this lovers card, though, we've got the doves. Doves signify peace. So this card comes out when it's saying you can be lovers, but things need to be more peaceful, or things will be more peaceful between you. Definitely putting down roots together. This does also signify with the branches like the web, if you like. So I feel he's seen it. You will be together. You're already together. Energetically, you're already together. You're just seeing yourself as a part, and you're forcing and reacting to the 3D, manipulating it, trying to force it, trying to react to get a reaction. If I send him another message worded a different way, he might get it this time and he might tell me how he feels. No, you just change your thoughts within. You don't need to lift a finger. You don't even need to contact him. You're connected by your thoughts and your energy. So shift your thoughts. Every time you think about him, you should be thinking that you're already in that loving relationship. If you keep thinking you're apart, you're creating more lack. You will be together. Whether he will respond to that particular Instagram post, I don't know. Spirit is just saying, let this unfold naturally. You should be focused on being in a loving relationship. You should be feeling like you are his loving girlfriend. If you're not, you're causing the time delay. What you want already exists. You're just not tuning into the frequency of a loving, happy relationship because you're focusing on the shit that you're seeing in the 3D and reacting to it and reinfecting your mind with it over and over again every day. You're picking over the old bones. So if you keep picking over the old story and reacting, you're just taking longer. I just saw house, so I know that one day you will live together. No, you don't need to contact him. All you need to do is line your thoughts up with what you want. My Get Them Back playlist will help you. Even if you've never been out with him, it's the same principle. My other channel is the same principle. It is a spiritual law. As I said before, you're all the ones sitting yourselves on the naughty steps. And when my little kittens realize that they're doing that and they change their thoughts, they get off the naughty step and start getting what they want. Right, any other questions? Very slow tonight. Sasha. Angel, I don't deal with twin flames, my lovely. Spirit guides and Archangel Michael told me to stop using the term twin flame about well over a year ago. If your heart desires somebody, then you can have them. If you get caught, you can use the label twin flame as in we are the best romantic couple. He's the man of my dreams. We are perfect match. But if you are dwelling on the he's the runner, he will always run. Because that is your assumption. He's the runner. So you're assuming he will always run. I will look at what is going on between you, but I cannot tell you whether they are a twin flame or not. Right, Sasha. I don't want to do that one. I want to do you. Right, Sasha, in his energies, he still wants to give you everything. Okay, if he's not, then you have to look at what you're still thinking about yourself. It can even be simple things when you're looking in the mirror about, oh, look at my hair, or look at my boobs, they're not big enough, or not in relationship with him, what you think and feel about yourself, remember. So if you've got low esteem about yourself, you've still got past problems, you've still got past thoughts, okay, you're keeping it in place. So you're going to get hot and cold behavior from him. And again, for spirit, is saying to you, Sasha, it's your world. You can have, be, and do whatever you want. Just have fun creating what you want. You've got the magic wand. Yeah, again, why you started to think negatively about him. Change your thoughts, my lovely. Write down what you're thinking negatively about so you can see it, correct it. Okay? And that's probably just because of frustration. You can't force and manipulate the 3D, my lovely. The 4D is in your inside is what's real. So have those loving conversations within. That is the real him inside of you. That's what's going to get pushed out to your perfect version of him. But you have to look at yourself as well. Stop telling yourself that, because else he will have 100 other options. You're the one creating the story. Your thoughts are creating. He doesn't have any options. He's your fella. You're already in that loving relationship. I know it seems hard, but you know, I've just had a breakthrough with a client today. Okay, I've done her a couple of readings already this January, and she's having mentoring with me. She's had mentoring with me for a year. She has finally got him back. She thought, you know, she knew in her heart he was hers. She knew that there was no way he was going to be with anybody else, even though he had abandoned her initially and lied to her and gone off with somebody else. However, she finally realized, I need to work on myself. I need to trust and believe. I believe in the law of gravity. I can't see the law of gravity. I can't see gravity, but I believe in it because I'm here on this planet, stuck to it. I'm not floating around in space. So she thought, right, I have to believe. Like Sophia says, I have to believe on the inside everything I'm telling myself about him. And he came back on the 12th. Okay, there I've been mentoring this woman. I've been sat there when I'm doing energy updates on her, and she's like, yeah, but how much longer? He's just not he's just not hearing anything. Is this ever going to happen? And I was like, you have to believe. If you can see it on the inside, it will be pushed out into the 3D. And he finally came forward, apologizing, as they do. Okay, totally. You know, I've never stopped thinking about you, because she's been thinking about him. You know, hasn't said the love word yet, but a lot of people, when they're in no contact, come forward. I'm saying this generally. I know that's not the case in yours, Sasha, but a lot of people come forward just testing the waters. Some come in all lovey-dovey, and others like, oh, I better test this in case I get egg on my face and they've moved on with somebody else, or they're not interested in me, so I'll play it cool and see what happens. And then, because he's been asking her loads and loads of questions. Well, why aren't you with anybody else then? And what happened? And blah, blah, blah. He wasn't with the third party anymore. He ditched them ages ago. So she'd been assuming all this time that he was probably with somebody else. And again, lots of her affirmations that she'd written down, he told her, reflected them back to her. He has to. Everybody does. So again, Sasha, you are the only one causing the time delay. And just tell yourself as well, look, you know, I can doubt, doesn't stop me getting what I want. All those positive thoughts that you've had are stronger than the odd doubt. Okay, when you have a long period of doubting, like a 2 days worth or a week's worth or a month's worth, then you're causing the reinfection of the disease, if you like. You can have the odd thoughts and then just say to yourself, oh, yeah, right, whatever. I know he's mine already. It's already done. Why am I even worrying about it? I'll go and do something for me. Take my mind off it. I'll do something. He's my loving partner. He's my man. The fuck am I worried about? It's my fucking reality. I can have what the fuck I want and who the fuck I want. So what am I worrying about? What am I fearing? There's obviously some story in me that I still don't think I'm good enough, or I don't think I'm worthy enough, or I'm still seeing myself as second fucking best. I'm not valuing myself. I'm not seeing myself as important. It all comes back to self-concept. My lovely, nothing is over till you say it's over. All you're doing is just causing a time delay. So nothing's ruined. Nothing's wrong, nothing to see, move along the bus, nothing to see here. Okay, don't focus on it. No, everything is happening just how I want it to. He's my loving, doting man. We are in a loving, committed relationship. We're in a solid relationship. Okay, it's only your self-concept that is fucking this up. Okay? He's got too many options. Why the fuck's he got options? You're the goddess queen. You're the first best. Why the fuck would he want to be with anybody else? Why are you writing a part for him to go off because he's got options? He's got no options. He's your man. Come on, Sasha, you know this. Let's not have a wobble. Get back on your bike. Keep pedaling. Right, okay. Sorry, my lovelies. Ayla, you an angel. Okay. Ayla, Spirit is saying to you, in your person's energy, they got this negative energy. Now, this can be there are annoying people around him, or he's just caught up in his own negative thoughts and woe betide me. It may be that he is picking up on your negative thoughts. It could be that he's got addictions, okay? He does think positively about you, though. He sees you as beautiful, but again, your self-concept of yourself, you're looking at labels, you're looking outside of you for love. No. As Spirit keeps telling you, viewers, okay, relationships with other people, family, friends, anybody, lovers or otherwise, is like a recipe. You are the main ingredients. You're the fine cuts of meat, the high quality cuts of meat. You're the high quality vegetables. Your person or people in your lives are not there to make you feel happy, whole, complete and loved. Okay? They are there to enhance your life. They're a bonus. You're choosing them. They're not choosing you. So see yourself as the main ingredient. See yourself as the prize. They are just the bonus. They are just seasoning or spices to add to your dish. They are not above you on your pedestal. They are not better than you. They are not a priority over you. You are the priority. You're important. You're thinking your thoughts. You're creating your life. Work on your self-concept, Ayla, as well. Okay? And if he is overthinking, it's because, and you know, even if you were really, really positive and you have no negative thoughts about him and he is just a very negative person, if you keep seeing him as a negative person, he will stay a negative person. No, my man is loving, doting, positive, full of energy, full of life. You're writing the part for everybody in your conscious awareness. Your consciousness creates what happens in the 3D. You're writing your book. You're writing your love story. You're writing your life story. So how do you want it to be? And how do you want your characters to play in your movie? Spoiled ripe, are you still in the chat? Renee, let's do yours. Renee, okay. Renee, for you, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. Emotions, of course, through thoughts. Whether you're consciously having that thought right there and then, or whether it's an unconscious thought, an old thoughts, old story still playing out within you, okay? Your subconscious mind is working 24/7. Have fun. Do things that make you feel good about you. Remember, self-concept is about your well-being and happiness. You're not doing it to impress other people or to prove to other people that you're good enough or worthy enough. No, you are fucking good enough and worthy enough, okay? Here, somebody running away from you. So are you, if you're in no contact, still looking at the no contact? If you're in contact, do you still not trust your person to run off again? Okay? The old story has to go. Excuse me, Malapau. Oh no, But how he think when he sees me and hear from me after all these years. Aries. Mm. I'm just going to pull another card to reaffirm this card, clarify. Okay. Butter, is your person with somebody else? Just let's rule out that first of all, because that I've got two cards that could be you or somebody else. So let's clarify that first. I don't know. Okay. Then as you don't know about it, then it's you then. Okay. Struggling with, okay, let's round this up in two ways as you don't know. Okay, so if he's with somebody else, there's no love there, it's cold. He's struggling with this, okay, with this person. He's wanting to get more balanced in his life, okay, and between you, major changes. Things changing between you. Now, if there is nobody else, then he is holding you as this person. He sees you as being controlling, forthright. Perhaps you don't mix your words, okay? You're very forthright with what you say. You don't hold back. You might be argumentative, okay? Perhaps you were like that before and you've changed, but he still thinks, oh, is she going to be the same? Argumentative all the time, thinks she fucking knows it all, on my case all the time. Okay, so he might be struggling a little bit with the meeting up here. Things need to be more balanced and you definitely need to change. Okay, so I do feel it's more you and he's like a little bit apprehensive about meeting up with you here, seeing you again. Are you going to be the same as you were before? Are you going to want him? Could be that. The Queen of Swords does normally, when it comes out like this, is showing me that in this deck. It's different in other decks. So for those of you saying, yeah, but she normally says it's something else. It is in other decks, but in this deck it is either if you knew he was, say, married or with somebody else, then that marriage is over. There's nothing there. He doesn't want to be with that person. But if you don't know whether he's with somebody else, then it could be his thoughts about you. Okay. Will he want you? Things need to change. It's early days yet. Spirit isn't giving me much further. If you meet up and you start arguing or you start thinking all the old thoughts, then it's just going to fade back out again. You can get it back, but you need to change. Spirit is telling you here. So changing how you think about yourself, about him, learning from before. Yeah, you will only starve yourself of this love by thinking negative thoughts. You're putting yourself in your own mental prison. Okay? No, I think he is thinking that you might still be the same person that you were before. If you are the same person that you were before and you haven't really changed after all these years, then you need to look at what needs to be changed within you. Oh, right. My right, Malapau. Okay, Malapau for you, my lovely. Spirit is saying to you, look, your person is your person. They're passionate about you. They want to be with you. But your energy is still not getting the relationship you want. You're still looking at all the spilt cups. You're still going over the old emotions that are not serving you. Look at ego coming in here, pecking away at your mind, doing your head in, all those negative thoughts. So again, if you're not waking up every day focused on who am I? I am his girlfriend or I am his wife. We are so in love with each other. We are in a loving, happy, committed relationship. He is my loving, doting, loyal, faithful, caring, attentive, romantic person. We live happily and blissfully together. If you are telling yourself any other story, you are causing the time delay for what you want. He is there for you to have. So get out of this energy. Sitting yourself on the naughty step. Get out of the old story. The old story has to go. End of. When you put rubbish out, you don't keep taking it back into your house. Put the rubbish out. Let the bin men take the rubbish away. It's gone. The old story ends now. Because he's there, passionate about you. You're just causing the time delay. Well, V, I don't go past 12 months in my readings as a whole, but I will see what's coming up between you. Yeah, okay. Wavy, Spirit is saying, yes, he does find you very attractive, okay, but you really need to put yourself first and love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, the drawbridge is up. You're thinking, or your thoughts are more lined up with, you're looking outside of yourself for love, is what Spirit is basically telling you here by love yourself first. Okay, I need him to make me feel loved. I need him to make me feel happy, whole and complete. But if we get married and we're in a loving relationship, then I'll feel better. Spirit is saying that's keeping the drawbridge up, because you've got to radiate that love from you to get the love back. I've said it all in this live already. I've got a whole other channel on it. I don't want to keep banging on about it, okay? Basically, the energy you are currently in, no, he will not be your husband. Or he may not be, okay? He can be, but the current energy you're in is not allowing this to happen. Because you don't love and respect yourself enough. You are wanting him to be the one that is your savior. Right. Kamisha. Let's do this one. between you. Okay, Kamisha, for you, I'm not getting your person coming forward yet. Okay, but Spirit is saying he has changed since you've been apart. Okay, but it's up to you. You're the one who is stopping the reunion, not your person. So go to my Get Them Back playlist. Also keep your eyes out because I will be posting 2 success stories. I've just had another one as well today, but they need to write their success story to me for me to put on YouTube. The power is in your hands. You've got the magic wand. Your desires are what is there for you to have. When you shift your energy, you will get him back. Your energy is yeah, he will come back. Okay, I don't know when. I don't do timings. It could take another year depending on how long you take to shift your energies and your thoughts lining up with a beautiful relationship, and not we're not together. And when's it going to happen and how's it going to happen, because that causes the time delay, my lovely. A mal piano takeover. I'll try and answer yours, but I don't think I'll get anything out. Right, I'm not getting a definite answer whether she is or not. She's definitely going through a tower moment here as the towers come out. I do have man holding coin, and I feel this is you. So she sees you as a person she wants, because here it's showing me that the scales are balanced in your favor, but there needs to be more peace between you here. So if you're arguing and you're accusing her of going off with somebody else, then she may not be at this present time, but she will do if you keep accusing her, because your person has to conform to your thoughts. If you're assuming that she's cheating on you, then my lovely, she will, even if she's not doing it at this current time, because people have to conform to the part you've given them. They have to play out the part perfectly. So start telling yourself you're in a loving, committed relationship. She only has eyes for you. She's not interested in anybody else. She is my loving, beautiful woman. Al, what's T's current energies to you? Okay, for you, Al, Spirit is saying you're still caught up in your person is putting the work in energetically, but you need to keep putting the work in. Spirit is telling you here. You're still focusing on the spilt cups instead of that every day waking up knowing that you're already together. Remember, it's the believing, the knowing, and the feeling. The feeling and the knowing it's already done. The feeling of feeling like that person's partner every day already. Remember, we wake up every day as a new person. You're only infecting your mind with the old story if you keep dwelling on the old story. So come out of that negative energy. Things are in progress. Okay. Well, you have been doing your work. You haven't been doing the right work, but you've certainly been manifesting because you cannot cut your thoughts off. Spirit is saying it's very slow progress because you're letting your emotions come in here. You've got too much emotions in this, more than the good emotions. You're in the lower vibrational emotions. So it's taking longer. You're causing the time delay. Okay, so remember, you are thinking all day long. You're having thoughts about your person all day long. And if they're not lined up to what you want, then you're reigniting and reinfecting all those old thoughts, and it will continue to play out. You know, I have clients who say to me, you know, I can't manifest, or I've been too busy lately, or I've been ill, or I've been sick, or I've done this and this has happened. I've been busy with work. I've been tired. My lovelies, you are thinking. If you're breathing, you're thinking. So you have been manifesting. You've just been manifesting a load of shit that you didn't want to be seeing. But hey ho, let it play out. Get back on your mental thoughts. Just work on your self-concept. I have lots of clients who come to me with depression, PTSD, trauma, okay? But when they work on their self-concept, they start to realize that they are good enough, that it's only their old ego thoughts coming in, reinfecting them every morning. And when they start fighting those thoughts off, they overcome their PTSD, their trauma, their negativity, their depression. You're the one holding it in place by giving it energy. Iona, general for you. Addison and Wendy, can you put closed payments now? I'm going to start winding this down because I don't think anybody else is going to buy a reading now and it's getting late. I've been on here 2 hours already. Right, Iona. Right, we've got 2 pentacle cards here, Iona. So again, pentacles, emotional security and financial security. That is what us humans want. We want emotional security and our financial security. So again, it's up to you. Work on yourself. It may be that it's coming and you're going to feel happier here, but you're choosing your emotions, which emotions to dwell in. Again, every day we wake up as a new person. There is only the now. So are you bringing in thoughts of yesterday, the day before, a week ago, the old story? Get rid of it. You should be waking up every day reminding yourself of the person you want to be or what you want to have as if you have it now. May, current energy with L. Okay, May, current energy with L. Well, your person wants to give you something more emotionally secure here, whereas they didn't give you much before or haven't been giving you much. But in your energy, the advice for you is you're a bit closed off because you've got your old story still going around here, something from your past, something from the past between the two of you. What are you telling yourself about you? What are you telling yourself about your person? What are you telling yourself every time you think of the relationship? Okay, men in general, relationships in general, love in general. There's something you're closed off to here, and it's from your previous thoughts. You just keep waking up every day, reinfecting yourself with the same old shit. Okay, your person wants to come forward, give you what you want, but your energy is blocking it. Shift your energy and you can allow him to come through. Mia, Angel. Okay, she is doing a lot of thinking, Mia, here. Okay, so she may be withdrawn from you at the moment. She may be doing a lot of thinking or just overthinking things, feeling perhaps on her own here. For you, the advice is turn your back again. You know, any emotions that you're having that are not lined up with you being in a happy friendship or whatever you want with this person, then turn your back on them. You're also thinking things, swords, thoughts, cups, emotions. Okay, so what are you thinking when you go to bed at night? What are you thinking? What are you worrying about, stressing about? You're the one writing the story. Write the story to how you want it to be with this person and what you want them to show up as and what you want them to think and feel about you. Then you will see things turn around. Okay. Diamond. And then the last one I'm going to do is Bad Lamborghini, and then I'm going to bed. Oh, and Fatine. So Diamond, Bad Lamborghini, and Fatine. No more after that, my lovelies. It's late and I'm tired. Right. Sorry, I didn't know which way up that was. Right, Diamond, this is yours. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Addison, my lovelies. Thank you to all of you for your continued support. Yeah, okay. For you, Diamond, Spirit is saying you're still in that sort of, you still got to release any judgment about yourself, other people, situations, okay? In order to have a rebirth or reconciliations, you have to release something still within you here. Spirit is saying you're still up and down in your emotional security, how you think and feel about yourself and others, etc. Okay. And Spirit is saying, what is your heart telling you? What download are we giving you? But you're looking at the 3D still, or you're still listening to your ego. No, close your eyes to those. We are downloading what is true in your heart. Whatever your heart wants is what you can have. Stop reacting to the 3D. Stop focusing on the 3D. Stop going over the ifs, whys, buts, and maybes, the old story. Throw it out in the trash. Look at what you want as if you already have it now. You're overthinking, so you're spiraling. This spiral staircase in your thoughts, swords of your mental energy. You're just going up and down those stairs, round and round in circles. Spirit is saying, no, you need to release that. Okay, bad Lamborghini. Bad Lamborghini, are you in no contact, or is this a new relationship here? Because I'm getting past here, so I don't know if the two of you have been out with each other before, you perhaps in no contact, and you're wondering whether you're going to get back together this year. Because Spirit is saying you're making things harder than they need to be. Toil and labour, you're making things harder than it needs to be. You're going over the past issues all the time. You've still got the old story in place. You have to let that go. You've got to drop the old story. Put it out with the trash. Leave it for the bin men to take it away. You're the one waking up every day, causing the time delay. Okay, when you get out of your own way, then yes, your person will message you. Okay, so whatever's happened between you, stop going over that old story. Then the message will come through that you want. When? I don't know. It depends how long you take to get rid of the old story. Will you be together? You will get a message once you get out of the old story. So the old story means, what do you think about yourself? You're a priority. You're good enough. You're the best. You're unforgettable. You're irresistible. You are beautiful. You are attractive. Self-concept. What old story are you saying about him? He's an arse, or they're an arse. They need to do this. They need to apologize. They need to change this, blah, blah, blah. Then they won't until you change the story about them. Go to my Get Them Back playlist, my lovely. Right, last one. Omar. Okay, for teen, for you, yes, your person does still love you. Okay, they are a little bit indecisive at the moment. Okay, they know that they, have a decision to make, but it's not their decision to make. It's your decision to make here. Okay, they want things to move forward between you. In your energy, the advice for you, focus on the Ten of Pentacles, your happy ending. There is no future. Everything is now. You should be waking up every morning as if the two of you are in a loving relationship. I cannot stress this enough. If your thoughts are anywhere else, then you are creating the time lag. You've got the skills to be together. Your person is not going anywhere until you say it's over or you've had enough. If you haven't had enough and you are not saying it's over and you still want that person, then you have to align your thoughts and the assumption and your beliefs that you are in a loving relationship. Even though you are not seeing it, it's not a case of when I see it, I believe it. It's I believe it, so I will see it. Okay, take your eyes, senses off the 3D. It is shadows of your yesterday's thoughts playing out. And if you keep reigniting them and reinfecting yourself with the same old shit every day, you're going to keep seeing the same old shit. You're the one holding the keys. Which door are you going to go through? It's your choice. You're the one having those inner dialogues with yourself all day long. It's not about your person. People in your conscious awareness, which means people that you are consciously aware of, your family, your friends, people you work with, people that you engage with on a regular basis, relationship people, lovers, they are all in your conscious awareness and they are acting the part you've given them, whether consciously you're a dick or you're a very nice person, or unconsciously because of things that have happened to you in your past, things in past relationships. Yeah, but what if they do the same as so-and-so did ages ago? You are constantly talking to yourself all day long. Look at what you're talking to yourself about and what you're saying to other people in your thoughts. And when you line those thoughts up with what you want, you will see changes happen. Right, I'm off to bed. As I've said a million times, for all of you thinking that your person is going to be your savior and save your life, they are not. It will be short-lived. You have to change within to sustain and maintain the beautiful relationships you want. It is not your person's job, it is your job. They are just the messenger, reflecting back to you all your thoughts, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, what you believe in, your limiting beliefs, your opinions, your perception. That is why, like the law of gravity, it is the law of assumption. That which you assume to be true is what you're going to get. Right, then you obviously do want him because you keep asking about him. So you have to be honest with yourself. If you don't want him, stop having tarot readings about him, my lovely. Because you're keeping the old shit in place. Let him go. Or if you want him back, you can have him come back as a different version. Okay, it's up to you. Right. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you all. Thank you, Addison. Addison, I think you need to book another session soon, my lovely. Something you said to Sasha earlier made me think you can't wake up every day like that. You're causing the time delay. So I'll give you some more tips and tricks. Right then, my lovelies, I am out of here. and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Instagram, and then I will be doing paid readings on here. Wednesday will be the free readings again. Right. Love and light.